Hey, welcome to Week 12, Fantasy Football, NFL. My God, you can kind of tell, I'm sure you can hear the wind whipping in the background here in beautiful Maryland. It's going to be a cold one on the East Coast. You got to be concerned about some wind issues, especially up in the Meadowlands. They haven't talked about it in Baltimore, but I'm telling you, it's every bit as windy here. Could have some effects on the football game. So what have we learned? We're 12 weeks in. There's probably 2, maximum 3 weeks left in your regular season. Hey, you got to go with what brung you. If Ray Rice is on your team and you're all excited because he had a good week last week, you got to bench him. He is what he is. The Ravens are what they are. You're going against the number one run defense in the New York Jets. I can't trust them this week. If I have a guy like even Rashad Jennings or a guy like Ben Tate, Bobby Rainey, Shane Vereen, guys like that, I think I'm going to trust them a little bit more at this point in the season. Wide receiver-wise, you got your studs. You got to trust them. You got Andre Johnson, Vincent Jackson, Calvin Johnson. I don't care that Revis is going to shadow Calvin Johnson all day. He's in your lineup, guys like that. Looking for a bye week bingo, especially in a PPR. Nate Burleson comes back. He could be a guy. Look at the Jacksonville situation. If Mike Brown doesn't play, Ace Sanders becomes an interesting PPR guy this week as well. Don't get too cute. Don't go for the bonanza. If you're thinking of starting Tony Romo, I think you can still start him. I worry more about Eli up in the Meadowlands than anybody else, even though the matchup is fantastic this week. I think you got to look elsewhere. Case Keenum, benched last week, was having a pretty good day. Can't really understand why. That's a coaching thing. Mr. Kubiak didn't really give us a good explanation on that one. I like Case Keenum this week. I think he has potential to be a top 5 guy. I think you got to go that way. Mr. McGloin out of Oakland, I don't like his play this week. I know he was hot last week, 3 touchdowns. They came in the first quarter. He didn't do much the rest of the week. Hey, if you got any other questions, you can check out PressBoxOnline.com for all your news and notes for the fantasy football. Also contact me on Twitter @FansFantasy. Hey, enjoy Week 12, everyone.